And then they say we are given f of x, which is a x plus p plus q. And then if they say determine the equation, it means they're saying tell us what is going to be a, tell us what is going to be p, what is going to be q. So this one here, it's a hyperbolic function given in a standard form, is the form that we're used to. Now, this is not the only form in which they can give you a hyperbolic function. So if we want to determine them, we usually say let's start with q. Right? What does q represent? The asymptote. Now, but which asymptote? We have the vertical one, we have the horizontal one. Yeah, we come and check what is the horizontal asymptote here. What is the horizontal asymptote here? Say y is equal to -2, meaning q is going to be equal to -2. So it means we can make our equation a little bit better by saying, okay, see, we have f of x, which is going to be written as a all over x plus p minus 2. So instead of q, we know what is q. Q is going to be equal to what? To -2. Okay, now that we are done with q, then we can go and try to get p. Now, what is p? We said p is the value that we are going to substitute so that we can get the vertical line again. So it should be the thing that we substitute so that we get this. It's not this, but it's the value that you're going to substitute so that you can get this here. So what can I substitute here such that I can get 1? I need to substitute what? This one. So it means which instead of p here, we'll come and say, now this thing here can be written as -1. Then you have x minus 1, which is going to be 0. And then x minus 1 is going to give you what? The vertical line, which is what we want. Okay, now that you got these two here, for something like this, they will give you 2 marks. Substituting this one, also get another mark for substituting this one. Now we want to get A. How then do we get A? We are going to use the point here. Now, what is this point here? This point here, it's going to be 1:1 all over 2 is to -4 again. Now, 1:1 all over 2 here is the mixed fraction. We spoke about the mixed fraction again. We can change a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. Okay, how then do we do that? We go to shift fraction again. And then we say 1. And then we have 1 all over 2. And then it says this thing can be written as 3 all over 2, which goes with what with -4. Now we take this point, we're going to substitute it here. If we take this, we're going to have, according to them, they say y is -4. So you have -4, which is going to be equal to a all over that. You have, what is x? It's 3 all over 2 minus 1 minus 2. And then from here onwards, then we'll say, what is the next thing that we'll do from here? We want to take this 2 to the other side. Then we have +2, which is going to be equal to, and then work with this again. So you have 1.5 and then you subtract 1. If you have 1.5 and then you subtract 1, you are going to be most likely to have a half. So this is going to give us 1 all over 2. Now you can check it here. If you say this one -1, it gives you half again. And then from here onwards, you want to get A. You want to get A, you are going to first multiply. And then it says 1 all over 2 multiplied by -2, which is going to be 8. And then if you say this one multiplied by this one, it says A is going to be equal to what? -1. Therefore, it means if they ask you to get the equation, you tell them the equation is going to be -1 all over x minus 1 minus 2. We'll still find this. And then I will ask you to come and do the following here, and then we'll come back to this one. Let's do the following.